what's up with it? You watching the Bank Bomber TV, and yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel The Urban Air, and the title is 6IX9INE cries after IRS auctions his house. He broken homeless. Damn, man. Yeah, word is, man, they say he can't even afford no soap and don't got nowhere to wash his ass, man. And man, I think the people that do deal with him scared to have him at their house though, you know what I'm saying? Cause he needs security. He can't even afford security, man. Yeah, man, I heard they repossessed his dog, man. He had a Rottweiler or something. They took that motherfucker too, man. Took his best friend, man, for real. His only real companion, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, they said they sold extensions too. They said the ratchets came and snatched up that rainbow weave, man. For real though, man. You might see a broad in your nearest strip club looking like 6IX9INE by the head, man. But yeah, man, it's a fool with it though, man, cause he was stunting on everybody. Yeah, now they saying he ain't got no money, man. Yeah, now Chief keep clowning, man. Talk about he's a broke boy. But yeah, man, look like that snitching and caught up to him, man. But yeah, man, I remember they was trying to pin him in witness protection, but he opted out though and wanted to get his own security. So he probably fucked up his bag with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, it's crazy how a snitch feel like, nah, I don't need witness protection, you know what I'm saying? Like you a G cause you turned down the witness protection. You know what I mean? Shit, your name already bad. Shit, you might as well just took that, man, for real though. Yeah, man, I seen him auctioning off that jewelry too, man. I seen a few descriptions, man, where them diamonds wasn't even real, man. So he been stuck with the fake diamonds, and then some stuff was real, then they was saying some shit was damaged, missing diamonds and everything. So he was doing all that stunting, but all his jewelry wasn't even real, man. That's so fool with it, man. But yeah, man, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
Just an IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this shit work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at 1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York.
So it looks like 6IX9INE is really broke for real this time, and the IRS are not playing with him either, because they busted into his house and snatched up all his jewelry to auction it off. They even went as far as putting his house on sale too, and that's really when 6IX9INE lost it and started crashing out on the internet. Child, not even his goofy lace fronts were safe, because those were on auction too, and the girls wasted no time in snatching them up immediately after it was posted. To make matters even worse, he still had the audacity to come online and troll his fans by calling them broke, when he was the one having his face posted on the IRS website. You cannot make this up. And in case you were wondering why the IRS is doing this to him, well, it's because he hasn't paid his taxes for 4 years. Can you believe that? He thought he could hide away for 4 years without paying $1 in taxes, and the IRS would just let him be without teaching him a lesson. Maybe he hasn't heard of the IRS because everyone knows they don't play, and they'll come for anybody, no matter how big they are. 6IX9INE learned that the hard way a few days ago when they posted all his jewelry on their website for sale, and it sold out within minutes. And baby, these things weren't cheap. His signature Bruce the Shark diamond pendant was listed for over $2 million, and it already had a few bidders waiting in line to buy it. Apparently, it had a few cracks on it, but it still didn't stop people from flocking to buy it. This was very embarrassing, and of course 6IX9INE had something to say about it. So he got on Instagram and started giving us a whole bunch of excuses as to why the IRS are selling off his stuff. He said they broke into his house while he was away in the Dominican Republic, and they took all his stuff. He said they broke into his safe to steal his money, but when they busted into it, they only saw his jewelry, so they took it all and sold it. But get this, according to him, they weren't selling his stuff because he didn't pay taxes. They were selling it because he didn't report his taxes for 4 years. And when he finally decided to, he couldn't because he had some problems with immigration in the Dominican Republic. and he wasn't allowed to leave the country for 8 months. He posted stacks of cash on his IG with the caption, "This was the reason the feds did the raid. They broke into this safe thinking there was money in there, but it was only the jewelry." 1 year ago, when I was stuck in AD for 8 months, the feds made a raid for the entire house because I did not report my income for 4 years. And for them, it was seen as I was running and hiding in DR when the reality was I could not leave and get to the USA. If you don't live like this without renting, you shouldn't have an opinion.
Addressing the IRS situation. Listen, a lot of y'all don't understand how this work because y'all not on that tax bracket, right? What happened was that I didn't report my taxes for 2020, 21, 22, and 23. Those years, I done paid $6 million, $2 million in 2018, $1.3 million 2019. For the year of 2020, I'm at 1.8 million. Over $6 million went to the IRS. Like I said, when you make over a certain amount of money, I think they tax you in the state of New York 54%. Biden was trying to raise it to 62% in the state of New York and California. So I moved out of New York to Florida, where it has different tax laws. Long story short, thank God we have Donald Trump, who's now the president, who's going to change a lot of tax laws, because what they do is, like I said, I got an open case right now, so I don't want to talk bad about the IRS, but I quote my president, Donald Trump, "These people belong at the border. They just a big gang that comes after your income and everything." So listen, this is not no Airbnb. This is not an Airbnb. This is my house. This is how I really live. Done.
That's a fact.
And bitches who know us, listen, you could be a hater. It's cool. Just remember, you got to pay rent on the first. What's today? Oh, y'all got to pay rent. Listen, you got to pay rent tomorrow. Look at me. Y'all got to pay rent tomorrow. So it's cool to hate, but remember, you got to clock in at 9 a.m. You got to clock in at 9 a.m. tomorrow. You got to clock out at 5 p.m.
People didn't believe.
Man, that boy crazy talk about y'all might not understand the tax bracket shit. We probably don't, and we probably don't need to. Like, shit, that's what you need to know about. You feel me? You the one that just got robbed by the IRS shit, not us. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. But yeah, man, it's crazy. You trying to talk about the people that pay rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I think the majority of people down there pay rent damn near. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna shit on everybody because everybody laughing at your ass because you was trolling, and now you doing bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, somebody in their feelings, man, you know what I mean? That kind of energy, why nobody don't care either, you know what I'm saying? And everybody laughing at you, for real.
Believe a word of what he was saying, and they honestly had good reason to, because back in 2022, 6ix9ine himself admitted during his court trial that he was broke. He said he didn't have any money to even pay his lawyer, and he was barely getting any royalties from his merchandise deal, which he had actually been dropped from right before he was arrested. Right now, I am struggling to make ends meet. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest, and my career stalled. I did receive large advances under the recording artist and merchandising agreements prior to my arrest. However, I do not receive any royalties under those agreements either, since my royalty accounts remain unrecouped. It will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover, to the permanent detriment and hardship of the family members who rely upon me. Not only that,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Who gonna wear some 6ix9ine merchandise though, man? For real though, man. That's like putting a target on you. You feel me? Like in the hood, you gonna get your ass whooped walking up with some 6ix9ine merchandise on. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, like the motherfuckers in the suburbs, shit, they might think they might see some hood motherfuckers or something. You know what I'm saying? Want to be wearing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Get pressed over wearing this weirdo merchandise. You feel me? Yeah, man, it's looking like he ain't trying to live up to the reality, man. Your name is shit. Man, for real.
But back in 2021, he was caught up in another case involving a stripper who sued him for hitting her head with a bottle of champagne. According to court documents obtained by TMZ, the judge ordered him to pay her almost $10 million in damages. The judge ordered for all his assets to be sold to pay off the girl, including his Rolls Royce and Madison in Florida mansion. The judge really said he didn't care if 6ix9ine had to sell his whole life to come up with that money. He wanted that stripper to get her $10 million. Child, even the judge
Shit, that's a fool with it, man. I need to get hit with one of them bottles, you feel me? For real, man. Shit, a $10 million bottle, man. God damn. Yeah, man, that was a major L. What he doing abusing women, though, man? For real, though, man. He was on some bullshit with that one.
Judge is sick of him. Oh, but that's not all. One of his former best friends, who he was in business with, spilled the tea about why he and 6ix9ine fell out. At no one's surprise, it had to do with money. He said 6ix9ine called him up to help him get some money so he could set up a content house and buy Birkins for his side pieces to make his ex-girlfriend jealous. He was eventually able to get 6ix9ine $2 million to stream video games online, but he blew it in no time and went right back to being broke.
So what happened between you and 6ix9ine?
Oh, yeah, we talked about.
Because there's dummy vapes on the thing.
Yeah, dude.
So are you mad about that? Should we throw him off the ship, or?
I honestly am mad about that. I mean, dude, it's alright. So I got him a deal, right? To play video games
With Rumble?
once a week for an hour.
Damn.
$2 million up front, and he just doesn't do it.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's pretty much that simple. But
That nigga's
it's the fact that
stupid.
he had no money at the time, and he needed money to fucking. He breaks up with his girlfriend, and he needs money to buy Birkin bags for all these black chicks and give away money to make his girlfriend jealous. That's literally like the factual story. I need money right now. I have no money, and I got to make my ex-girlfriend jealous by trying to have sex with all her friends. That's what happened.
Weirdo, man.
Just, like, bro, he told the company I need $2 million up front so I can buy a content house.
Damn.
And they believed him, dude. The guy's an idiot.
Girl, this
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. He hella stupid, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. That is a sector that probably didn't even care about him being like a rat and shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably would have got trolled a little bit, but it ain't too many niggas like that gonna be up in there watching people play games while they streaming. You know what I mean? At least not no hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing that we into. You feel me? Yeah, it looked like he messed up something that could have been a study bag for him.
This man is the most unserious person on the planet. He barely had any money to survive on, and his priority was to spend thousands of dollars to buy Birkins for a bunch of women just to make his ex jealous. Which kind of tomfoolery is this? Child, mind you, he was so broke that he couldn't even afford gas. Yes, you heard that right. His former manager, Whack 100, got on the Breakfast Club and revealed that 6ix9ine was even more broke than we thought, and that he couldn't even afford gas. Funny thing is, just a year before that, Whack was lying out of his mouth that 6ix9ine had over $43 million worth of businesses, but after they fell out, he now told the truth about the real estate of his finances.
Yo, Whack, 6ix9ine broke or nah?
Yeah, he broke as a mother. 6ix9ine ain't got nothing, man. Over there doing bad, bro. I had to send it $20 for some gas, man. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was telling the people ain't nothing we can really do for you right now, because broke, bro. It's terrible, man. Like, sad thing to see such a talented young man.
As usual,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, was I tripping or they had that boy Whack on there looking shiny than a motherfucker, man. Shit, what that nigga was getting oiled up or something in that motherfucker, that shit crazy. But yeah, man, Whack a weirdo though for dealing with 6ix9ine, man. I don't care if it's business or what, you know what I'm saying? Guess that's why they try to give 50 a pass for dealing with Tammy. I guess it's business, but hell nah, man. It ain't cool to be doing no business with no informants and shit, man. For real, though. It's like dudes ain't got no honor and we supposed to just roll with that shit. Fuck that.
people have their own thoughts, like this person who said, pay attention to how most of his valuables are jewelry. No properties, no businesses, no stocks and bonds, no investments. Just clownish looking jewelry and a few cars. Absolutely sad. This is why billionaires don't care about jewelry or luxury brand clothing. It has absolutely no value, especially customized jewelry pieces and cars. Those things have high depreciation value. This is legit sad. Another person said, 6ix9ine has mercilessly mocked deceased individuals and been beyond disrespectful to adversaries. The downfall of his could not have happened to a more deserving individual. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about 6ix9ine getting exposed for being broke? And do y'all think the IRS is going to let him off anytime soon? Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, man, that's a fool with it. Talk about we don't understand shit. We don't need to understand. You the one that need to understand. You feel me? Yeah, shit. They came and took your shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. But yeah, man, it seemed like he's still stunting and still ain't learned. You know what I mean? He already done burnt his bridge with the real nigga community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, 6ix9ine up out of here, man. For real though, man. He going outside, man. He definitely should have had more properties and shit. You feel me? Shit, you supposed to buy houses in places you'll probably never even go though. You know what I'm saying? Just to have something to fall back on. You know what I mean? And they ain't even talking about a security bill. You know what I'm saying? I know that played the big role in his ass going broke. But then I remember Whack 100 did say he ain't had no security. So shit, I'm thinking he probably was going broke around that time. You know what I mean? And we know damn well that boy needs security. So yeah, man, I think he doomed, man. The more he talk, the more he curse himself. I ain't even gonna lie, man. And I know Chief keeping them laughing at his ass right now, for real. He's a broke boy, huh? But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Big Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time, peace.